Hi guys, I'm back. And so after doing her platinum card, you could see that we got her really nice and blonde in one shot. And it took about 30 minutes for her hair to lift from her natural dark brown to this level 9 blonde. And so we're saving the best for last. We're going to do her root retouch right now. And how I do the root retouch is I start with with the baby hairs first, and I just paint them on for the seamless blonde look, like so. And we're just painting the baby hairs. You see barely anything on my brush. And for the bleach, I did a mixture, a 1.5-to-1 ratio. The standard is 2-to-1, but I realized with peroxide, less is more, and you get more lifting power with, if you don't make the bleach very watery. And so I'm just painting her hairline. If this was a real person, I'd put like some petroleum jelly or some protective cream to avoid burning the skin, because I know how caustic bleach can be. And so we established her baby hairs, and now, let's see, we're gonna do her roots. And so for the roots, I just glide it and I just feather it on for that seamless blonde look, so it doesn't look like there is a harsh stripe or like a line of demarcation. And we just evenly saturate the strands of hair like this. I love doing root retouches. They're the most comforting for me. They're very soothing. And I'm just drawing it like this so I don't overlap on the previously lightened hair. Because if you overlap bleach, that's what causes the hair to break off, and we don't want that. So I'm just drawing a line, dividing her hair. We left her underneath dark brown. But once we get an even canvas, because there are some areas that the bleach mixed, even with a precise application, that's just the nature of bleach. It can be very unpredictable. I'm going to go back and do the money piece highlights in tandem with the base color. So I haven't decided yet whether I want to do a light blonde or a medium blonde, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But for the highlights, it's going to be a bleach. It's going to be a neutral blonde, because I don't want any ash. I want to keep her as gold as possible. So this is very normal post bleach. The hair is tangly, so I have to deep condition her. And that's okay. We're just, gently picking it apart. I'm taking a diagonal parting. I know you normally go horizontal, but the reason why I'm doing the diagonal partings is that it's more efficient and more precise. The thing about horizontal, it's very easy to miss a spot, and then you end up looking like a skunk. And and I don't like that. I really don't. For the life of me, I will never get the whole regrowth trend. I like seamless blondes. For the dark, I like having the underneath dark. I know I'm very 90s, but that's okay though. I like what I like. Okay, so I'm just freestyling it. I see where the bleach didn't take, and so. And I love these little compact brushes because they're easy to separate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to deep condition her hair after the root retouch, So we're going to do this, just lift the hair. You see the roots right there? And then we're just going to glide it on like this, making sure that we're only applying the lightener where it's dark, without overlapping. Yeah, she's relatively even. I'd say I'm about 90% happy with the result. Just gently parting the hair like this. And lightener dab, very little. And we're just painting. We're continuing to paint. I'm taking thin sections of hair. I'm not taking large chunks of hair. And okay, now it's the next parting right here. I see it looks very skunky right here. And the roots are always last because they process the fastest compared to the rest of the hair, and that's why I like to create the blondes through the foils. Okay, so we've established that section. And my goal is I want to get the root retouch done in under 15 minutes, and it's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour for it to process. Okay, so this is good practice when people come in the salon with uneven highlighting. So right here, you see that the bleach didn't take, and she has like a strip of brown right here. We're just going to paint that on, and I'm avoiding the rest of her hair. And I'm just only applying the bleach where I see it still being dark. Okay, now this section is done. So now this is around her hairline. And I'm just painting it like this. Okay, so we got that section established, and you could already see she's starting to lighten up, and the goal is to have her roots match the rest of her level 9 blonde that we have going on. And so I'm dividing the hair, taking diagonal sections, and okay. And because she has the dark brown underneath, the front is the most important for the seamless blonde. It's okay if it looks a little rooty in the back. We could always go back and put lowlights and highlights on it, but my main focus is the front. So I'm applying my lightener where I see that where it's still a little orangey and where the bleach didn't take. 8 minutes in, we're doing well on time. I'm dividing the hair. Okay, my bleach is drying out a little bit and it's normal. So I'm going to put a little peroxide to moisten it. Still adhering to the 1.5 to 1 ratio, not the 2 to 1 that's standard. Okay, and now we're ready to apply. And you see I'm not overlapping, I'm only applying it where it's at the roots. And just to break up that line of demarcation. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. we'll just... So in just under 11 minutes, I was able to get her all her roots painted with the bleach. I'm just like feathering it on where I still see pockets of the orange where her hair was really resistant, and this is normal. And that's why there is the toning post bleach out, and that's why you have to mix like 2 or 3 different blonde colors, because bleach doesn't lift hair evenly. Even if you have the most precise application, that's totally normal. Okay, so this is our last section of the lineup right here. And you see how I'm angling my brush, making sure that I'm not missing any spot. I see like her baby hairs right here. And you see that with just one glide, I'm just gliding it on. Okay, and so for the hair to breathe, I just gotta open it up. And she's already lightening up, so I gotta give this about maybe 30 to 45 minutes. And I'll do a conditioning treatment on her. And yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome.